Void.
Welcome back to my old friend.
I hope it doesn't do the thing again where it loops back to the first thing of the thing. I'm not stuck
the first thing of the thing. You know, the important stuff.
You know, I hope my video isn't bonered.
The thing of the thing, by Sony Computer Entertainment America.
Sony's way down on boners.
So, Internet, do you like Ape Escape? Too bad, because this is Dark Cloud.
There are no apes.
We don't know that yet, Max. Way to spoil it.
There are no apes that have escaped. You do not use your analog sticks to use your weapons in this game.
Although the game may actually have sentience granting pants.
It's not pants, they were helmets.
Matt,
God,
Ape Escape 2. Ape Escape 2 was pants-centric.
Ape Escape 2, they
the
wore
pants
but it was
just
still
tell
the
what
helmet
type
that
of...
made sentient. Anyway, Dark Cloud 2.
I will fucking end you about Ape Escape lore.
Look, there's a cutscene that talks about the significance of pants.
It talks about what the pants mean. It's not their sentience giving.
It's a uniform, Matt.
The pants are important.
They are, in the same way that uniforms terrify
Anyway,
other
we're fighting a balloon.
Yeah.
Alright,
we're fighting
by the way,
a fucking
enemies
balloon.
have certain weaknesses in, both to, the, elements on your weapon, beast and scale is gonna be good at fighting, like, animals. Scale is gonna be good at fighting dragons. But also, like, the weapon type themselves. Like, Balloon Baron, he is kind of more, like, less effective it's less effective to use a wrench on him, but it's more effective to use gun on him because he's a balloon.
Because when you hit a gun with a wrench, it might take a hit or two. When you shoot a balloon, well, you know how that goes. I'm certain we've all had that experience, right, Internet?
Have, like, a weakness to gun because...
And bats persisted being the most annoying enemy in any game.
Also,
Turns
the
out,
red.
most
we're in the sewer
things
level.
in real life have weakness to guns. So far, pretty accurate.
Yeah, and you notice the red things are the weapon HP. And the weapon HP goes down whenever you shoot the gun or hit a enemy with your melee.
Right.
It's basically, with gun, it's your ammo.
Oh no, caution.
And, yeah, when you run out, you can't use the weapon until you use repair powder on it.
Which seems pretty detrimental, but once you get into the game much at all, it's really not. You will always have repair powder.
Yeah, you always. It's more like, oh, here's the thing I have to do.
It's incredibly cheap. It's just to make sure that, like, you're essentially paying an upkeep cost, which seems miserable, but it is. I mean, honestly, there's no game where durability in a weapon's a good thing.
Just be glad that Dark Cloud came out before in-app purchases.
Okay, also, here's the thing I've heard talk about weapon durability, is that it is a very similar thing to ammo.
Also, can we talk about can we talk for a second the description and the title for that last item?
What was it?
It was Bundle of Hay. Its description was Bundle of Hay.
Yeah, well, what else is it gonna be, Matt?
Yeah, Matt.
What is a bundle of hay, Matt? Please explain to me what it should be described as.
Yeah. Describe to me what Plato saw when he lit, like a cavern with a flame, and was looking at a bundle of hay to see its reflection in the...
When he fucking got lit with some hay.
Okay,
oh, yes, perfect.
Some treasure chests need keys. If you try and force them, they'll explode. Not the channel keys, like treasure chest keys.
No, it won't necessarily explode. They will trigger a trap. We'll find them later. They're trapped chests.
Yeah. But if they explode, though, you don't get anything.
Yes, and this is a problem, because if you force a chest and it happens to be an exploding chest, you don't get anything.
Also, I think the block chests only have a marginal, improved odds of having something good in them.
God, I like how that clown was just like, oh man, got a sidestep. Once he got his timing down, it's like, okay, I'll shoot you after you sidestep. No, man, they'll never figure it out. I'll keep going, juke him forever.
And we're about to see the chance time.
Chance time!
So, there's Angel and Devil coin. If you land on the Devil, something bad happens to you, like one of your weapons gets halved. Angel usually gives you bonus, just experience.
The angel bonuses are all really good. So it's all, and the devil bonuses are not that bad, so it's always worth using.
Yeah.
And I could understand for the gun, the repair powder being essentially ammo, and I think that's perfectly fine. I think the melee weapons shouldn't. But
well, the melee weapons also, like, they don't lose as...
They don't lose it nearly as fast, and, like, it's more just kind of a continuation of old themes of reparation, and that's acceptable. It does not ruin my gaming experience, but in general, the only games that can get away with durability on weapons are horror games.
I'm willing to buy in the new Zelda, because it's basically taking the idea, like, the sword mechanics from Wind Waker, where you pick up enemy swords and use them, and that's just your main modus operandi.
Yeah, well, I'd have a debate about that at a different time with parts of it, but for now, let's not get into that.
Like I said, it's like an ammo... Okay, here's an example of an ammo system done bad, like for a gun. Metroid Prime 2.
Oh, certainly. Again, I don't have a problem with the gun. The gun, I think, is perfectly fine and well suited.
But just think of repetitivity as, like, just an extension of ammo. Like, this is your ammo for this weapon. And, like, when it works...
Except it seems like it's kind of... I think one of the things that makes it kind of weird is that, like, you have so much repair powder that it's sort of... It's kind of irrelevant.
The main idea with doing it in the for the ranged weapons is just to limit your ability to take out an entire floor without ever going into melee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which it does do that perfectly fine. You can get plenty of use out of your ranged weapon. For Max, at least, Monica's is something else.
I actually got some... Well, we'll get into that, but there is some use for Monica's.
Some use, but it's
I
not...
will there is a point where I could very much use Monica's range ability, but it was unavailable to me. It's a much later video, but there are some fucking uses to that. Alright, so we upgrade to the true battle wrench.
This isn't even my final form. Wait, what? Okay.
Matt, you don't seem to understand. When we upgrade things, we slap shit on it like we're spiking
I like
their
that
hair.
it just now has a couple of engine pistons on it. This is like...
Yeah, we taped shit onto our wrench, and now it's bigger and heavier. Like, really.
Now it is... Now it's a barely functional wrench as well as a hammer.
You seem to misunderstand. We're not using this wrench to wrench ever again. This wrench is made for hitting people with. Once we titled it the Battle Wrench, its purpose in life changed.
Right, yeah, that's why when it tasted blood, it became Battle Wrench.
Exactly, this is how wrenches work. You can go down into your toolbox and pull out a wrench right now, right? And if you want to go ahead and do that, audience, just pause the video, take the time, go collect your wrench, find your local clown, and give him a wallop over the head. And keep doing that until they disappear in sparkles.
You have to kill them.
Yeah, audience, you can pause it right now and go test this out, and you'll realize your wrench can no longer be used to tighten nuts anymore. Or bolts.
By the way, we're not lawyers, so, you know. Just saying. If you get into legal trouble for, like, clown poaching. Because, you know, that clown might be on someone's property.
No, we're not liable for anything that may happen to you resulting of clowns or the inability to use wrenches
also,
anymore.
no, juggalos do not count for this. They will not. They are professional. Most of them are professional wrestlers. That is a bad idea. You have not leveled up your wrench enough for that yet. You do not want to enter the carnival.
All I know is the wrench will end up being magnetic,
You were not
but who knows how
prepared
that works.
to be in those Fago showers.
Probably a miracle.
Fucking bundle of hay. I missed what even dropped that.
Well, the key came from the key to this door came from a chest.
No, I mean, what dropped the bundle of hay? Did we always have that?
I don't know. You get a lot of items in this game. A lot of items.
So, worth noting also, you can tell that the gun actually has, especially the starting gun, but many guns have damage drop-off.
Alright.
The farther away you shoot, the less damage it will do.
Alright, yeah, yellow points. I'm all about a yellow point.
Oh, yeah, what Max, what I think was trying to say was there's weapon drop-off, like, range drop-off.
Damage drop-off.
Yeah, there's bullet drop-off, as we noticed with the balloons. You shoot from far enough away, you'll just do less damage.
This is such a good wall.
This is before I discovered the secret of using the actual pause button. Can't be going on for too long, or else I'll have had it cut. Up there,
Couldn't get enough
There
of
we
that
go.
wall, but, you know, finally ready to head out, have an adventure again.
I need to count every brick in the wall. So we have like a winch. Oh man, spectrumized that chill crystal. Let's get chill up in
Oh.
here.
Oh, yeah, Spectrumite
10
that
minutes
thing.
into
Oh, yes.
Dark Cloud 2 and chill.
And it gives you that look.
When he gives you the Spectrum eyes. And also Exorcism.
Yes.
Exorcism works on undead stuff. If you, and this is me to see if I could put it directly into the Exorcism stat. No, you have to actually drag it into the weapon.
I can't wait till we see some of the dumber wrenches.
Then what about
Yeah,
the
no,
dumber
I'm
hammers,
hyped.
Max? Because there's another type of weapon you
The
can have.
hammers are alright, but I think the wrenches are where
One of
my
them is a
love
tuna.
lies.
One of them is frozen tuna, Max. One of them is literally a frozen tuna.
I can taste my weapon. Tastes salty. Stay up at night. Watch you sleep.
And this is me getting confused between green and yellow. Also notice, yeah, I have bombs. You can throw bombs at things. They do damage. You can also get, like, elemental bombs later on that do elemental damage.
Cool, cool.
You know, because also monsters have elemental weaknesses. So you want to exploit them with bombs. And there are some... Okay, so you've been seeing the challenges. Those you get medals from. And some of them are take out all the enemies with an item. Items. Like, just items.
Oh, okay.
Like, you can only use bombs. And
Right.
thrown cargo traits. This one now is using Max's...
Use only Max's right-hand weapon.
Yeah, because it could be a wrench or it could be a hammer. And this is me going out to, Okay, so Donnie also serves another function in this part of the game.
See, like, your shop?
Yes. Because you can't go up to town to shop. So you gotta go to Donnie because he's the son of a merchant.
Give me a scoop. Hit me a shoop.
Also, Max completely dropped.
Yeah, I noticed that. He also just went idle.
Show must go on. Maybe that was what Max was doing when he was staring into the wall.
Maybe. He's just fading into the void. Never to be seen again.
Alright, so buying some bread, because that's the most important, some nice old sewer bread.
Yup.
Oh, and here's another thing, small chests. When you defeat a certain amount of levels in a dungeon, you get a small chest. And they either contain a thing that increases any human character's, HP max, or increases one of the character's defense. Right there was the Apple of Eden, which increases your HP.
Okay, so again, there's no leveling up. You just get items that upgrade things.
Yeah. Really paranoid about game freezing. What was that?
the underground channel ran on ahead in front of me. And as I pressed on, heading deeper, for some reason, thoughts of you, Mother, filled my head.
Well, as I was going balls deep, I thought of you, Mom.
God damn
Your face
it.
now, Mother, even though I must have seen it so often when I was small.
The face isn't really what I think about.
Max, go to church.
We're gonna have to do that later in this game, so I'm sure that will come up. No, I'm sorry, I can't. My internet's too poor.
How's it going? Made any progress?
You see, that's the problem, using that fucking thing
Looks like I made it to the next floor.
as your router.
You know, if I had a router that didn't have bells taped to it, I'd probably be better off.
Watch out.
I like that it has like a fake rotary dial on the top of it. That is a rotary dial, but also a touch tone.
If you don't take care of your weapons, you'll run into trouble on the next floor. If you want to know more about combat,
Weapons.
give me a buzz. I'll help you out whenever you want. Select Help from the main menu and choose what you want to know about from the list.
I know when he says help you out whenever you want, he actually means the terrible tutorials we went through previous.
Yeah, where he's
But
telling you
man,
about
I
the...
wish it was just Donnie coming in and popping a cap in their ass.
Oh, I forgot, there's
I
also
heard you've been saying bad things about my boy Max here.
We also, we also have unknown tutorials.
like, this game has
Secret
lots and lots of
tutorials.
mechanics. Including Max.
A PS2 era RPG having lots of things to do in it? Unheard
I think
of.
PS2 was kind of the golden era of the JRPG.
It really was.
Because you had, like,
You're not using Max's right hand item to kill all monsters on this floor.
those goals are also mostly for after you coming back to the dungeon, after you...
Yeah, you kind of need like ludicrous amounts of strong shit to do those reliably.
Also, man,
Where'd it
Hobgoblin
know?
here is just wrecking your day.
It's Night Stalker.
His Night Stalker. Thank you.
he
Don't you
throws
know
pumpkin
anything about
bombs, okay?
Dota? Everyone knows he carries around a jack-o'-lantern.
I just know he was he had a television series in the 80s.
Along with the Beastmaster.
Test your luck. It continues to be poor.
Nothing but whammies.
It's whammies all the way down.
Turn down for Wamu.
Also, I think I was also trying to do the counter thing you saw earlier. I hadn't got it. I don't get it quite down until like chapter 3. How to do like the...
Not much of a
Yeah.
tennis master.
I can't do the Ganon tennis.
Monica has a much easier time with these particular fireball men.
I'm guessing her like weapon also swings a bit faster.
Well, yes, but that's not the reason. We'll get to the reason when the character whose name I totally didn't say because we don't
know
actually
it.
know it.
We know
yet,
it.
you
We
know,
saw
it's not
it in
like
the
it's-
pause menu. We know she is
What are you talking
Monica,
about? No, we
and she is a
didn't.
princess.
Why didn't we see the secret princess's information? Anyway.
This completely unrelated princess.
Yeah, completely unrelated princess that we don't know the name of. When they come up,
She definitely
I
wasn't
mean,
her
okay,
combat
by the
tutorial.
cutscene alone, you couldn't tell she was a princess.
Like how her father
No,
was the king.
you only know the father's the king is because when you pause it, she's Monica, the daughter of King Reinhardt or whatever his name was.
well, she also like says I need to get to father, and she's dressed nobly, so like she's at
that's
least
not
like
nobly,
a
that's
duke's daughter.
pajamas.
Are you kidding me? It's JRPG. Pajamas means a princess.
She could just be like the daughter of the prime minister, for all we know. But if since we press triangle, we know her name is Monica, and she is the daughter of the king.
You know, I'd say there's a lot more evidence that wait without checking that to her being a princess than point to her being named Monica.
Like what? She's in a castle? You know,
She's in a castle, she's of noble dress, she's under attack by the outsiders. Her
I mean, everyone
father
is.
that she acknowledges is the big fancy man in the big fancy room being attacked by a bigger fancy man.
For all we know, her dad could be the one who was laughing and then walked away. And maybe her dad murked
we know
someone.
that's not the case.
And like, what if you walked in and you're your dad after just murking someone?
I would be a bit shocked, but not in the sense that she was, especially with attending to the man.
Like I said, she could be Prime Minister's daughter, or like she could be a soldier or a knight in the castle.
If you manage to find me a JRPG in which the main character says father to a man in a castle that is in the fancy room in fancy clothes, that isn't a prince or princess.
I'm trying to think of a JRPG where there is a prime minister. That is
Like
a character.
well, not an example because her dad's the king, but Chrono Trigger had a prime minister and a king, or chancellor and a king.
He still wasn't a prime minister.
Let's see. There has to have been one where like you're fucking in a castle and you're not like related to the king.
I mean, there's a lot of games where you're fucking in a castle, but
yeah, like me and
But
fuck
most
castle.
of those are 18 up.
don't break your gun.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure Tales of Game. Like,
I can't remember what else they've made aside from Barkley.
no, I mean, you know what Tales of I mean.
Oh, you mean the Tales
Yeah,
games?
Like, yeah, not Tales.
Oh man, I love Sonic's partner.
You're thinking of the you're thinking of the fucking Game Gear games. You're thinking of fucking Sonic in the Dark Brotherhood.
You're thinking of fucking Sonic in the Dark.
Oh man, I didn't know Sonic joined the Assassin's Guild. What will that spiky man think of next?
Well, I mean,
He's got some
was.
boogies and moving it quite fast, picking up all that jewelry. What a good blue man.
I mean, he also like is a knight of the round.
He's a lot of things.
the
he's
Knight
a
of the
special
Round
boy.
Ball, moving fast.
You know what I was thinking
spinning.
of earlier today? Funny thing that would be
Sonic spin round.
on the headstones of Sonic characters after they die. Like, rest in peace, Miles, Tails per hour, choked to death on a pizza roll.
Is he into
I
pizza?
know, I just find it funny that
No.
he choked to death on a pizza. That's how Tails, the beloved fucking character from Sonic, died. Choking on a pizza roll.
So
Found
this
shot
is
by a farmer
so
after
you're
trying to steal
what
their
you're saying is
chickens.
you're writing like Sonic snuff fan fiction.
No, it's not.
I think you have an audience online, Charlie.
No, it doesn't go into detail. It's just like pepperoni and cheese. Like, here lies Sonic.
Are you sure that's not detail?
Pepperoni! What you... Like, here lies Sonic, was afraid of drowning, really should have been afraid of the bends. Because you know that guy's gonna go up and out of the water as fast as possible.
I hate
Ah,
this
yes,
conversation.
Sonic's one foe with nitrogen.
But, you know, also completely, like, things unrelated to death. Like, here lies Big Thick... Also, it would be Sonic Von Hedgehog on his tombstone.
Why?
Because he is Sonic of the Hedgehog. Sonic Von Hedgehog.
Is he of the hedgehog?
I don't think he's part of the Hedgehog clan.
That's what Von basically...
He might be the leader of the Hedgehog crew.
Also the first member of it.
Like, okay, like, Biggs the Cat, or Biggs the Cat, gave us, you know, father of modern, like, fucking aqua biology.
All right, that takes care of you guys.
Though
I think that's Jotaro.
He was just really into Froggy.
he also did a lot of fishing.
He fished for Froggy.
Including in a massive water mutant.
Well, we also know how he died. He got run over by the gun truck, but then he showed up later on in space, so I don't know.
He's immortal. As long as there is a frog to be caught, Biggs will catch it.
Also on Shadow's headstone, it has the same stuff that's written on Big Boss's headstone. Only replace Big, like, with Shadow.
Except the font is that one that's bleeding.
What?
The font on on Shadow's headstone is he has the same words, but the font is that one that's bleeding.
Oh yeah, Bleeding Cowboy.
Yeah. And
That's
the
it.
Hot Topic
and
font.
it's Big Boss's because Maria's is the boss's headstone. Because remember, the president of the world in Sonic has a picture of Sonic and Shadow on his desk.
And then he has another one, like, in the desk drawer that's locked and labeled for special use only.
Yeah, it's just a picture of Biggs.
What's all this?
Also, fucking Vector's headstone is shaped like his boombox.
Donnie, I've come into a
It
big
might actually
chamber.
just be his
There are
boombox.
look like tanks everywhere.
I've always wanted to drive one of those, Max! Yeah!
Also pay no attention to the cursor on the screen.
To draw water from the lake on the outside. You're not far from the outside.
To the what on
now.
the screen? Ah,
Gotcha.
oh, never mind.
Thanks, Donnie. I gotta keep going.
Yeah, these pumps get water from the outside and put it in the inside.
So you're
That's all, we
saying
got the
they
pump
drink their
room.
out drink.
No, nothing. They're nothing like trees.
What the?
It's also an elephant pump.
I've never been so thoroughly owned.
By the way, Flotsam can just hover.
Flotsam.
Well, yeah, he's floatsome.
How are we today?
It's
then,
Flotsam,
Max?
not Floatsam.
Yeah, he's not
Quite proud of you
Jetsam.
for coming all this way through the sewers, you know.
Float stream Sam.
By the way, Max.
Max, spoilers.
I'm doing a little research on you. For someone like you, living in a big house with no wants or needs. Don't you think it would
Except
be a
clowns.
waste if you threw your life
Sick
away
cursor strats.
for us?
I think I was checking if I was actually recording.
Dear sweet
Sometimes you need to do that.
What? What do you know about my mother?
What if I did know something?
He's catfishing you, Max.
If you want to know more, give me that red stone. I've got plenty to tell you. Well,
What if Flotsam is our mother?
No way. I'll find my mother
I
myself.
mean, we don't remember her
I don't
face,
need help
it's
from
probably
anyone
true.
Like you.
you
What if our mom
stinking
fell into a
brat.
clown
You'll
factory?
regret This, I guarantee.
I mean, we've seen what those look like. They're pretty messed up.
Like, it's... Like,
Oh, so this is the first boss.
yep, this is the first boss.
It's an elephant.
Linda.
Ah, elephants, like real life, are immune to bullets.
Yeah, I don't have an elephant gun, I just have... redneck
Also
pistols.
wrenches. You can't fix an elephant. Everyone knows that. Stupid. Come on.
It's no good.
Okay, I was like, this is not a fight you're supposed to win, is it?
It's no use.
Now then, Max.
Take
What
this!
will it be?
Uh-oh.
I like the random physics that just keep popping on his
Yeah,
medallion.
his medallion has physics. Monica's hair and his medallion are the big things with physics.
Cedric, you finally completed the ride pod.
A weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
My name is Steve. I'm still working out
I love
but it's
this.
got plenty of punch.
Meet Steve!
Tokyo Tomare.
That's amazing.
No, that's the more, you're already dead thing. He did not stop time.
He used to beat the shit out of that elephant.
Don't worry,
Good thing he's a black wizard who's a necromancer for elephants.
Now make my monster grow!
What the?
By the way, it takes me a while to realize, but he has a cannonball for his right arm. Like a ball and chain.
Oh, there's a reason.
It doesn't, like, come out or anything, so it's hard to tell. Looks like just a fist.
Any more fighting for now.
Also, yeah, we forgot to put the power supply on it.
Don't you worry about that. There's enough juice
Ah,
to get
just
us
like
back.
an Ava, it can only work for 3 minutes when unplugged.
Get in.
Oh no, we just gotta piss it off enough and put the souls of dead... That's where fucking Max's mom is.
Linda,
And Steve.
get them.
Ah, return to the live stream, aka fuel for my mech.
Adios.
So it really is just like Ava.
Oh my, they've run off. My poor spirits.
And just walks out like a basic bitch.